Well, hello YouTube humans and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy and as you guessed it, it's Friday, it's another foundation video. Today I am going to be doing a review video for you of Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I have mine in the shade 1N2. I discovered this foundation when, again, I was watching a YouTuber called Sharon Farrell. I'll link her channel down below in the description box, but she's really, really good if you've got oily, acne-prone skin. Her recommendations are spot on. And she said that this was possibly her favourite foundation of all time. I think she used it in her Ride or Die video. So I obviously went out and bought it, as per usual. I go and buy everything the internet tells me to because I am a sheep. But who isn't these days? What can you say? And fell in love with it pretty much instantly. This was my everyday foundation for a while and it's been sat at the back of my drawer for quite a long time and I haven't used it, so it's almost like this is like me rediscovering it. So we'll dive straight into it and I'll prime my skin with the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I genuinely think today is the day that this will be finished. Oi. I've been doing a lot of filming over the past couple of days. I've been doing a lot of pre-recorded content because I have 4 weeks left of my uni semester and it's gonna be bananas for the next 4 weeks. So I've been trying to pre-film and pre-record as much content as possible so that I can have the time to focus on uni work over the coming weeks. But I mean, I think everybody's life's a bit pants at the moment. What can I really say about it? So onto the foundation. So this is Soft Matte Hydro Makeup SPF 10. I don't know how many shades there are of this. I think when I bought it there were like 10 or 12 shades. They probably have expanded the line at the moment. You get 30ml of product and it's in a lovely squeezy tube, which I prefer for day-to-day life, not for review purposes, because I don't know how much to tell you that I've put on. So yeah, I've got mine in the neutral shade. Normally I would go for a warm shade, but I think the neutral slightly fits my skin better. I think the warm shade was particularly yellow. So now that foundation has, now that the primer has set on my skin, I am just going to apply one side with a sponge and one side with a brush, as I do in every foundation video. It's not really running down my hand, so it's definitely like a thick liquid. Not as runny as some of the foundations that I've got upstairs. And what I'm going to do actually, because I've been doing the brush side first in all of my foundation videos, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start with the sponge side, because I was thinking the other day, I can never tell whether the sponge side is glossier because I've used the sponge or because it hasn't set. So if I apply the sponge side first, it will have time to set and dry down. So there are a couple of foundations within the Double Wear range. There is, this is probably not even going to be the right colour for me. I think it might be a little bit too light. Oh well. There is the original Double Wear, which is a very thin, fluidy foundation, almost like a dry kind of oil consistency, which was the original. And then you have Double Wear Light, which is like the lighter version of it in terms of coverage and texture. And then you've got, and I own all of these, and then you've got Double Wear Maximum Cover, which is, in my opinion, a better formulation than Double Wear. It's got insane coverage, like insane. You can cover tattoos with it, it dries waterproof, but it's a thicker, creamier texture. So it sits a lot better on the skin. It sits on the skin similar to Double Wear Light, which is a better formulation for me than the original Double Wear. I love the Double Wear range because it actually stays on my face, which a lot of foundations don't. But I will be doing a full review of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover. I don't actually own the original Double Wear at the moment, because I used it all and then decided that I didn't like it. I'm going to use a bit more product there. I think the sponge has definitely soaked up some of that product because I did have a decent glob on the back of my hand. So because of the nature of this foundation, you're never going to be able to build it up to be much more than, frankly, a medium coverage. So if pigmentation is a massive concern for you, if you are looking for something that is going to be like proper like Instagram skin, you're not going to get it with this, because I've applied quite a lot of foundation. On this side of my face, and the coverage hasn't improved drastically. However, it is a nice coverage. I like it. This is why I generally used to wear this for every day. So that's one side of my face done with the sponge. It's definitely like a more satiny finish. I know this does dry down a little bit more. It's sat really well like across my chin and around my nose. It's looking really good at the moment, and it's just got a nice soft sheeny finish with, like, I would say a medium level of coverage. You can still see a few bits and bobs where my pigmentation is a little bit stronger. So I'll move on to doing the brush side now. It's been such a long time since I've used this foundation, I can't even remember how it applies. There we go, and that is a similar layer of coverage on this side of my face. I would say that took probably half as long to apply, but I used a relatively similar amount of product. Obviously I used slightly more on the sponge side, but not enough to make a noticeable difference. I don't think I've got any more coverage on this side of my face. I don't think I've got any. I think this side just looks slightly better blended and looks more natural. Why did I just do that on that side? Oh well. This side definitely looks more natural than this side. From what I can see, this side definitely has set down. So I think if you're concerned about longevity, if you are concerned about, you know, oh, I don't want to apply foundations with sponges because the longevity isn't as good, this isn't something you need to worry about with this foundation. I think my skin looks really good at the moment. It's not sitting brilliantly across my nose at the moment, however, we'll see how that goes. Across the rest of my face, it looks great. So I'm now going to apply the rest of my products, and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. BRB. And I'm back. So I think, personally, my skin looks really good at the moment. I haven't actually set my entire face. I've done my nose, my chin and my forehead. Just because I know from experience with this foundation, it can look a little bit dry and crepey if you set it on the areas where you don't necessarily get a lot of oil production. But my skin is really good, looks really smooth. All my products applied really well over the top of it. So I'm now going to go around. Oh, I've got there we go. So I'm now going to go about the rest of my day, being a flat later on this afternoon. I've got a couple of other videos to film, and I'm generally just spending the day with Daniel. So I'll check back in with you guys later to let you know how the foundation's holding up. Hello YouTube humans, I am back a lot later. I think I applied this foundation around about 1 o'clock, probably a little bit earlier, I'm not really 100%, I'll check back over the footage. But it has just gone 9 o'clock at night. I've been out all day, so this has been on my face for quite a while. I've had a mask on the majority of the day, which is why it's come off a little bit on my chin. But everywhere else it's looking absolutely fabulous. I forgot how good this foundation was. Just playing some games with some friends at the moment, so I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Guys, back again for my final check-in of the day. I'm so sorry for not doing a check-in earlier. I'm literally out of the house until like 8, 9 o'clock. We were away viewing a flat in Glasgow. So the time is coming up on 11 o'clock, and I mean, this has held up so well on my skin. I'm like, I've barely got any oil at all on my face. It's come off a little bit on my nose and on my chin, obviously, where I've been wearing my mask, but other than that, it looks almost as good as it did when I first applied it. So I'll show you here. So this is quite an expensive foundation, but I feel that you do get kind of like good longevity for your money. I will be doing a review of more of the Estee Lauder Double Wear line in the coming weeks, but honestly this is just ridiculous. My skin, like, I honestly can't believe how well this has held up. Yeah, we're looking pretty good at this point, other than my nose being a little bit shiny, but I think that's because most of the foundation has come off my nose. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and give this video a big thumbs up so more people can find it. And other than that, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.